Guys, welcome back to, well, it's been a long time since I've seen you, and I can only apologize for that. Obviously, I haven't been uploading with any sort of regularity, and that's something I'm gonna try and change. I know you've heard it all before, but trust me, actions will speak louder than words. Now, obviously, today we've got here a custom tactics video. Now, the reason for this video and the reason I want to update my custom tactics video on my channel is because now I'm playing a new formation, and a massive patch on the game has just dropped, and I just thought, what if this will help a few of you guys improve as well. Now, as you can see, I've been putting a lot of effort, put a lot of time into the new patch. I'm little flex here. I'm now first in the world on Rivals, you know, by about 50 points. So obviously, quite clearly, working very well with these tactics. Now, let me head over to my screen. Now, the formation, as you can see in the title, is 4-1-2-1-2. Now, narrow. At the start of the game, I figured this doesn't really work. This isn't a formation that's really my cup of tea. But as the game's gone on, I've learned how to play a bit more. It's become more and more into my style. So let me click it. As you can see, we've got balanced defensive style, whips on 35, depths on 72. Now, high depth, I don't think depth will really matter that much. If you want to have a lower depth to maybe stop getting through balled, that's up to you. But for me, having 72 depth allows me to press high up the pitch, win the ball back, and obviously I've got a lot of players then I can pass to. So build up play. I used to use fast build up. Now, fast build up was great when you could do the driven passes, but with the latest patch released in mid-January, the driven passes are just no good. You know, they get intercepted often. So having fast build up and having players run away from you quickly isn't what you want. So I put that to balance with direct passing. I think direct passing remains the most OP attacking chance creation option in the game. Now, direct passing, as you can see in the picture below, animation below, it just gives you a lot more chances to get into space, get your players into space, get your players through on goal, and it gives you a real opportunity to like play tiki-taka, I guess. Play pass, you know, get through, maybe even put a through ball in there, and it's just a really good style. I think everyone should use that if possible. Width 30. Now, obviously, with the narrow, you want a lot of players around each other, kind of thing. So you want a lot of options. So with my low width, I have everyone squeezed into the middle, which allows my midfielders and my attackers and my cam to just get really close to each other. Means there's a lot of passes on, a lot of options on. I can bait passes. I can send people on runs easily. It does get a little crowded at times, but once you work out how to like navigate that, you're fine. Obviously, players in box. I have this on 7, but again, this is something you can change if you're not liking it. But I think 7 works for me. Corners, I have it on 1 for obvious reasons. There was a corner glitch. The corner glitch is now gone, so you can change that. You can change these bottom 2 to whatever you fancy. They're not really important. The important ones are width, chance creation, build up play, depth, width on defensive, and defensive style. Okay, going forward to my team. At the moment, I'm running a very strong team, very pay to win team. R996 up top, obviously the best player in the game. But obviously, you can see the key with these 2 strikers is they're both 5-star, 5-star. Now, obviously, with narrow and how close they are together, having 5-star skills is really helpful because you are going to come up against crowded boxes. You are going to come up against people who park the bus, so to speak. So you do want to have that bit of like flair, like a little reverse elastico, little McGeady cancel. They're the best 2 skills at the moment, I'd say. In the box if needed, you know. Obviously, behind I've got Lionel Messi. Now, great pass to the ball, fast enough, great shot, great long finesse. He's someone who I would recommend getting someone like very agile player. I think agility is a must there. He's going to be contributing to the attack a lot, so you don't want a defensive player. Someone like Awar, for example, I prefer someone a bit more of a winger type player or an attacker type player, like someone like Neymar, Gelson Martins, Vinicius Jr. I'm sure a lot of you guys will have them sort of players in your teams. But moving backwards, Mbappe, RCM. Now this might seem weird, but the key to this formation and why it is so powerful is because it defends in a 4-4-2. Now, you'll only be able to do this if you put on specific instructions, but I'll show you those instructions in a minute. Mbappe is my RCM. He moves onto the right-hand side to defend, and Messi moves onto the left-hand side to defend, leaving KDB and Fofana in the middle. So obviously it's important that your right centre mid can attack, and he doesn't need to be able to defend. So that's why I've gone with Mbappe. He's got a lot of pace. He contributes to the attack. He moves forward. His passing isn't the best, if I'm honest, but shooting and skills, obviously insane. Now moving into the other 2 areas midfield. This is where you want your traditional centre mids. Obviously, I've got the headliner Fofana. Excellent card. Really recommend if that's in your sort of budget. But if not, with the lower end players, you could use someone much cheaper along the lines of an Inform Kunku, or maybe a Guendouzi if you got that sort of budget, or even lower, perhaps maybe a Claude Maurice. He's a very good card. So these two obviously aren't really that attacking, but at the same time, they have got a bit about them, because in the narrow, you are going to need all your players to pass quite regularly, and that's why I've got these two. Just they can attack, but more importantly, they defend as well. And at the back, obviously, same rules apply as before. Fast centre backs. Koulibaly's very fast. Cordoba's extremely fast. So a lot of pace, preferably 80 passes to deal with the games over the top through balls. Obviously, over the top through balls are very meta this year, so you got to be careful, because if people start sending them over the top, they can get you. And the same applies for the fullbacks. You just need to pick pace. It does help if they can play a little bit. Like João Cancelo is an excellent ball player, but Theo Hernandez, I consider him more of an athlete. He's not really that great at passing, but it doesn't matter. You don't really need it. You know, he's perfect at what he does. Right, let me move across to instructions. Now, these are the important parts. This is what makes the formation play well. So you need to make sure you replicate these exactly. All right, so getting behind on the two strikers, Ginola and Ronaldo. But the one difference between them is my right striker has come back on defence. Now, I got this whole idea. Shout out to Michael Fisher, a London United player. He's sort of responsible for these instructions. It's very you have to test it out on game to see for yourselves, but it plays very well. I don't know why. I don't know the science behind why it plays so well, having one of them on come back on defense. But yeah, Ginola is coming back on defense. It often leads to him being a little bit deeper when I'm counter attacking, but that's good, you know, because I can do a little pass combination between the both of them. Messi, absolutely nothing on him. So this is important if you want your team to defend in a 4-4-2. So just leave him completely on everything balanced. You know, nothing changed. Mbappe, exactly the same. You leave him on balance, cover wing, everything's on default. So this is what will allow these two to act as left mid, right mid on defense. Moving across to Fofana, what you want to have on your CDM is stay back while attacking in the attacking support column. And on defensive position, you want him in the cover centre role. Similarly with KDB, you want him to stay back while attacking on attacking support. However, he doesn't need to be cover centre. He needs to be on the cover wing, which is strange, but it does work. You know, it makes the team defend as a 4-4-2. Moving backwards, I've got the left back and the right back on stay back while attacking. The run type is moved to overlap. The two central defenders are left as they are, and the right back is the same. Stay back attacking and overlap. Now, as you can see, that's what I've been running in Rivals and for Champions, and I'm having a lot of success. So I just thought I'd share the tactics with you on YouTube to see maybe whether you like it, whether it improves your game, because I know a lot of people are struggling post-patch, and it is me included for a while, to be fair. But I think now I finally found something that really works for me, and that's why I've decided to share it. Anyway, guys, long time no see, of course, and I really apologize for the lack of videos. If you don't know, I stream very, very, very often on Twitch, every day almost, except Saturdays. So if you want to find me on there, I stream from about 10 a.m. Twitch.tv/#Stokes. But yeah, that's kind of the reason I haven't been putting my all into YouTube, because Twitch is taking a heavy priority. But anyway, guys, if you want to see a specific type of video or something, maybe some sort of co-op or I don't know, collaboration with another YouTuber, I play co-op games with Huge Gorilla or Shori sometimes. So that would be something that interests you, please let me know. But other than that, guys, thanks for watching, and please leave a like, sub if you haven't already, and I really do apologize for the absence. I will try and be more consistent in the future. All right, peace.